Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Nana's confession spills Drew truth to stop Willow. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, will remain frustrated over Drew Quartermain's, Cameron Matheson, influence on Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, but Ava Jerome, Maura West, pointed out that there's a way to change that. Willow wouldn't look at Drew the same way if she knew he slept with Nina repeatedly behind her back. Nina could show Willow the light about Drew if she blabs about their past hookups, but it would be a huge risk. After all, Nina participated in those sizzling sessions and kept quiet about them too. Considering how Nina's past secrets blew up in her face, it's easy to see why she's wary of exposing another huge one. However, there could ultimately be a situation where Nina feels she has no choice but to confess. Perhaps when it becomes Nina's last resort, she could spill the whole truth to Willow. That brings us to some GH spoilers involving Drew's desire to move to Washington with Scout Quartermain, Cosette Abinat. Since Drew's starting to view Willow as a new mother figure for Scout, he may pitch the idea of being one big happy family in DC. Once the custody chaos surrounding Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Mork-Mako is resolved, Drew may want to live in Washington with Scout as well as Willow and her children. If Willow seriously considers packing up the kids and moving with Drew, Nina might decide enough is enough. Drew could be threatening to take Nana's daughter and grandchildren away from her at that point, so that may be the last straw. Could Nina decide to reveal her previous intimate relationship with Drew? Will Nina let Willow know that while she was falling head over heels, Drew was banging her mother behind closed doors? That could certainly pump the brakes on Drew's blissful family and Washington plans with Willow. The problem is that it could also ruin Nana's relationship with Willow, but it's a risk she may have to take. Our predictions point to Willow finding out the whole story one way or another. So we'll see if Nina offers updates in the end. General Hospital spoilers say the drama will continue after Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, heads off for treatment, so stay tuned for updates on all the chaos. General Hospital spoilers. Nana's confession spills Drew truth to stop Willow. In the swirling chaos of Port Charles, secrets often run deep, and the web of lies and half-truths entangles even the most well-intentioned characters. As fans of General Hospital know, drama is always on the horizon, and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, has long been a character caught between love, loyalty, and the harsh reality of her actions. Her latest confession could change everything for not just her, but for several residents of Port Charles, and most notably for Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and Drew Cameron Matheson. The truth has a way of coming out, and Nina's is poised to break free in a way that will not only shock the people closest to her, but may unravel the delicate balance of power in Port Charles. Here's what to expect in this intense new twist of fate. The calm before the storm. Nina has always been a polarizing character, her desire for a connection with her daughter, Willow, propelling her to take increasingly drastic actions. The emotional tug-of-war between Nina and Willow has been fraught with obstacles. From Nina's role in the truth about Willow's biological mother being hidden for years, to her involvement in the struggles surrounding Wiley. Her relationship with Willow has been on shaky ground ever since Nina discovered that she was, in fact, Willow's biological mother, a fact kept from both women for years. Despite their attempts to forge some semblance of a bond, Nina has struggled with feeling like an outsider in her daughter's life, while Willow has continuously questioned Nina's motives. But now, Nina is facing an entirely different dilemma that threatens to break her even further. The confession. What fans can expect next is a confession of monumental proportions. Nina, perhaps realizing that her lies and manipulations are catching up with her, decides to come clean. And she's going to spill the entire truth. But this isn't just any secret she's about to reveal. Nana is poised to confess something that could shatter Drew Kane's life and the fragile world revolves around a crucial detail that Nina has been withholding. Drew Kane's past. While it's clear that Drew has been struggling with the complexity of his relationship with his biological father, Frank, and his emotional connection with the people around him, Nana knows something about Drew's history that no one else does. A deep and painful secret that would threaten his happiness and future. Nina, for reasons unknown to many, holds the key to Drew's past, a truth that could rip him apart. Nina's motivation is not entirely clear. Is she doing this out of guilt, wanting to clear the air after all the deceit that has surrounded her? Or is it a more calculated move to safeguard her relationship with Willow by protecting her daughter from Drew's complicated reality? Either way, the confession is coming, and the fallout is going to be explosive. Drew's world unraveling. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, has been living a relatively quiet life since his return to Port Charles, rebuilding his relationships and trying to make a fresh start. Drew is a man of principles, driven by his desire to do what's right, especially for his family. But this confession from Nina will soon throw everything he thought he knew about himself into turmoil. The truth about Drew's history will have far-reaching consequences. The ripple effect will be felt by his loved ones, especially his relationship with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and the deeper bond he has with Willow. Drew's identity will be questioned in ways that may leave him reeling, and his connection to the Quartermaines, who have been central in his life since his return, could be altered irreparably. Will this knowledge cause Drew to lose trust in everyone around him, including Willow? Or will he decide that the truth is a necessary evil, one that might ultimately bring closure to the lingering questions that have haunted him for years? Willow's reaction. For Willow, Nina's confession will be the final straw. She has already had her fair share of emotional challenges, between the struggles with her health, the complications surrounding Wiley, and her ever-shifting relationship with her biological mother. Now, with Nina's revelations threatening to rock Drew's world, Willow will have to confront the tangled web that binds her to Nina and to Drew. Willow has always been someone who values honesty and transparency, but how will she react to hearing that Nina has kept such a significant piece of Drew's past from her and the rest of Port Charles? Willow's reaction could go in any direction. She could feel betrayed again by Nina's decisions, or she might see this as Nina's attempt to right the wrongs of the past. Either way, this new chapter in their relationship will test the very foundation of their bond. A family divided. The fallout from Nina's confession will likely divide families, friends, and alliances in Port Charles. As Drew is forced to confront the truth about his past, he'll be torn between the loyalty he feels toward those he loves and the reality of what the revelation will mean for his future. His sense of identity will be shaken, and his relationship with Willow could take a severe hit as trust issues flare. For Carly, the truth about Drew's past will raise even more questions about her own connection to him and her role in the family dynamic. Will she stand by Drew as he unravels the mystery, or will she feel compelled to protect the ones she loves, even if it means severing ties with Drew in the process? Nina's confession has the potential to drastically affect the larger dynamics in Port Charles as well. If Drew and Willow's relationship falters, there are numerous other characters who could seize the opportunity to manipulate the situation. Will Spencer, for example, might see an opening to further strengthen his position, while others may look to capitalize on the family's turmoil. What's next? This shocking confession is only the beginning of a series of twists that will unfold throughout the coming weeks. As Nina's secrets spill out, the fragile balance of relationships in Port Charles will be tested like never before. Drew, Willow, and the people they love will have to make difficult choices about loyalty, love, and truth. Will Nina's confession pave the way for a new beginning, or will it be the breaking point for many of the characters involved? Fans of General Hospital should prepare themselves for a dramatic, intense ride as the truth is finally exposed, and nothing will ever be the same again.